Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bachelor Nation News fans. The plot continues to thicken in Bachelor Nation. Reality Steve fell into exclusive information that discredited other news outlet stories. The stories all involved the recent New York meeting between Bachelor Matt James and Rachael Kirkconnell. The stories circulating are not true. The truth does not paint a pretty picture of Matt. So what's really going on between Matt and Rachael? The truth behind Matt James and Rachael Kirkconnell. Reality Steve became involved with the situation on Tuesday. He went on Instagram Live to share the truth Friday afternoon. He has been in touch with someone in Rachael's camp. Steve is clear to say it's not her mother or her cousin. Many fans on Steve's Instagram Live believe Rachael Kirkconnell is his source. However, that's just speculation. Steve did not reveal a particular person. He has seen receipts and text messages that provide proof of his story. Steve says Matt's camp is trying to cover anything that makes him look bad. Here we go. Steve revealed that Matt James has been in contact with a woman named Grace in Florida. He was in Miami Sunday night with plans to fly back to New York Monday morning. He called Grace and asked her to drive to meet up with him. When she voiced not wanting to go to a party, he suggested alone time. She ultimately declined his invite. Since this incident, Matt has unfollowed her on Instagram. According to Steve, Matt bought Rachael a ticket to fly to New York to spend time with him. She arrived Tuesday, and they were together until Thursday morning. When they were photographed together in New York, it was not platonic. Steve says Matt has been telling Rachael since the Bachelor finale aired March 15 that he loves her. They have FaceTimed daily since the finale. He told her he wants to work on their relationship. She was in New York to see him and nothing else. It's tea spilling Friday, everyone. These narratives below you are being fed right now is complete BS. I will be going live on IG at 3:30 p.m. ET to explain everything that's been going on big. Well, I've been in the middle of all of it since Tuesday. I'll explain. See you then. The plot thickens. According to Steve, Grace saw the photos of Matt and Rachael. She asked him if Rachael was with him. Matt called Grace while out picking up sushi Wednesday night. He told her he was not with Rachael and she was not there. Reality Steve let Rachael's camp know about the situation with Grace. Rachael reportedly confronted Matt Thursday morning. He denied it, saying Grace was nothing to him. Rachael was hurt and got her suitcase and left. This is when she spent time with the other women from her season. She wasn't there to see them or anyone else. She was there to see Matt. Thursday afternoon, Rachael spoke with Grace on the phone. They compared notes and basically figured out Matt has been playing them both. Wow, Steve sarcastically applauded Matt for playing two women at the same time. Matt got caught with his pants down. What do you think about this Friday afternoon? Steve reveals the shocking truth behind Matt James and Rachael Kirkconnell. Everything we thought was a lie. They seemed like Bachelor Nation's comeback couple. But behind the filtered photos and cute TikToks, Reality Steve says there's a truth fans were never supposed to know. Summary of what the story includes. Intro, recap of their Bachelor journey, the racial controversy, and public breakup. Reunion shock, their unexpected reconciliation and fan reactions. Reality Steve's bombshell, new claims that their relationship never fully recovered behind closed doors. Secret breakups and PR contracts. Allegations of multiple hidden splits and possible media manipulation. Insider confessions. A source close to the couple leaks details about staged moments, disagreements, and family drama. Matt's side of the story. What he allegedly told his friends about never being able to trust the situation. Rachael responds off the record. An insider claims she was trying to hold it together while fighting for the relationship alone. Where they stand now, are Matt and Rachael still together, or faking it until another big announcement? Now, here's the beginning of the 5,000-word clickbait story. Reality Steve reveals the shocking truth behind Matt James and Rachael Kirkconnell. Everything we thought was a lie? The Bachelor franchise has never been short on drama, but Matt James and Rachael Kirkconnell's relationship might be its most complicated plot twist yet. First, there was the historic season, Matt as the first Black Bachelor. Then came the gut-wrenching finale, the post-show fallout, and the racially charged controversy that rocked Bachelor Nation to its core. But just when we thought it was over, they got back together. And now, Reality Steve is dropping bombshells that suggest nothing was ever as it seemed. In a new expose that's sending shockwaves through Bachelor fandoms, Reality Steve has released what he claims are the real details behind Matt and Rachel's rocky relationship. And it's not the Fairytale Instagram makes it out to be. From secret breakups to allegedly faked reconciliations and behind-the-scenes contract drama, Steve says fans have been fed a polished fantasy while the truth was quietly falling apart. So what exactly went down behind closed doors? Buckle up, because we're diving deep into the wildest Bachelor conspiracy yet, and it just might change how you see Matt and Rachael forever. Chapter 1. From First Impression Rose to Final Rose, and then what? When Matt James met Rachael Kirkconnell on night 1 of The Bachelor Season 25, sparks flew instantly. Viewers were charmed by her Southern girl next-door energy and his quiet confidence. She got the first one-on-one date. She got the first, "I'm falling for you," and she got the final rose. But the ending wasn't a happily ever after. After photos surfaced of Rachael attending an antebellum-themed party, a racial reckoning hit the franchise hard. Matt and Rachael had an emotional sit-down on after the final rose, where he told her he couldn't continue their relationship because she didn't understand the significance of what she'd done. Bachelor Nation was divided. Some applauded Matt's decision, others thought he was too harsh, but no one saw what came next. Chapter 2. The quiet reconciliation that rocked everyone. Just weeks later, paparazzi caught Matt and Rachael together in New York. Then again in Miami. Then came joint appearances, TikToks, and even joint vacations. By mid-2021, the couple was officially back on, and fans were scrambling to understand how. Reality Steve now claims that even their closest friends were blindsided by the reunion. According to Steve, Matt and Rachel's reconciliation wasn't a sudden thing. It was a slow, hesitant process. But what Bachelor Nation never knew was that there were more breakups than just the one we saw on TV. He alleges that Matt and Rachael had multiple off-camera splits before they settled back into a public relationship. And some insiders claim their reunion may have been encouraged by show producers hoping to spin the narrative into a success story. There was pressure to show that love can conquer anything, Steve says, especially after how messy that season was. Chapter 3. PR contracts, fake appearances, and what fans never saw. What's perhaps most damning in Reality Steve's expose is the claim that Matt and Rachael signed media agreements to appear united at certain points, even when they weren't technically together. Producers wanted to salvage their image, Steve claims. They were pushing a redemption arc. There were rumors of appearance bonuses if they stayed publicly amicable. He points to coordinated photo ops and scripted podcast interviews as evidence. How is it that they reconciled just in time for franchise anniversary events, major interviews, and brand collaborations? He asks. It's not coincidence, it's strategy. Multiple anonymous sources who claim to be close to the couple say they had rules about what could and couldn't be shared online, and that social media moments were sometimes staged. Rachael posted a video of them at the beach, one insider said, but they weren't speaking before or after filming it. Chapter 4. Friends and family weigh in, and they're not holding back. According to Steve, one of the major stress points in Matt and Rachel's relationship was family. Matt's mom wasn't fully on board with the relationship, and that created real tension behind the scenes, he says. Insiders claim that Rachel struggled to feel accepted and that Matt often felt caught in the middle. He loved her, but he also felt like he was compromising a lot to make it work, a source revealed. Meanwhile, several of Rachel's close friends reportedly felt that Matt wasn't emotionally available. One even told Steve she was always chasing him. Even after they got back together, it was like she was trying to prove she deserved him. Chapter 5. Matt's Truth, What He Told His Inner Circle. Steve claims to have spoken with multiple sources from Matt's inner circle, including one who shared that Matt once said, "I don't know if I'll ever be able to fully trust her again." That trust issue allegedly became the core problem in their relationship. While publicly supportive, Matt reportedly confided that he felt like he could never completely let his guard down. Reality Steve adds, "There's a version of this story where Matt felt like the entire world expected him to forgive and forget. And he did, outwardly. But emotionally, it wasn't that easy." Chapter 6. Rachel's Side, Fighting Alone? From Rachel's side, things weren't much easier. After the controversy, Rachel was basically begging for a second chance, not just from Matt, but from the world, Steve shares. She genuinely wanted to grow and change. But in private, she felt like Matt kept punishing her emotionally. One friend of Rachel's allegedly told Steve that she felt trapped in a relationship where she was always apologizing. She would call and cry, saying she was doing everything she could, but it never felt like enough. Chapter 7. The Final Straw, or Just Another Break. So where do Matt and Rachel really stand today? Reality Steve says, that depends on when you ask. According to his sources, the couple has quietly broken up and reconciled multiple times in the last 2 years. And while their most recent public appearances suggest they're still together, insiders claim they're more like business partners than a romantic couple. They're aware of the power they hold as a brand, Steve says. They're navigating the relationship like a joint venture at this point. There are even whispers that an official split was delayed to coincide with the promotion of a new project or to avoid backlash during a sensitive franchise moment. Chapter 8. What's next? A real breakup, a surprise engagement, or something else? Bachelor Nation is no stranger to plot twists. But even by franchise standards, Matt and Rachel's situation feels murky. Reality Steve hints that a major announcement could be coming this summer, and it might not be what fans expect. "I wouldn't be surprised if they announce either a real engagement or an official breakup," he says. "But whatever it is, just know it's been months in the making." For now, the couple remains publicly united, but privately, according to Steve and his sources, they're walking a tightrope that could snap at any moment.